Good morning, writers. Thank you for being on time and getting started on your do now. Since everybody's paying attention and we seem to be all ready to learn, let's get started. You know that by winter break, you are going to need to be able to write a 5-sentence paragraph. Well, you can't write 5 sentences if you can't write 1 sentence. So by the end of today, you're going to know how to write a complete sentence, and you're going to be able to write 3 sentences all by yourself to share with our whole group. We're going to get there by reviewing what we already know. Then I'm going to demonstrate for you and show you how to write a complete sentence. You'll have some time to work with a partner, and then you're going to work by yourself. Let's review the do now. So when you came in, you started working on the 2 sentences that I wrote on the board. When you think about a sentence, we already know that you need a capital letter at the beginning and some kind of punctuation at the end. So on the first sentence, Katie helped her mom make the bed, I can see that everybody was able to capitalize the K in Katie, not just because it's her name, but because it's at the beginning. And I also noticed that you all put a period at the end. Great job. On the second sentence, it's a little different. It's an asking sentence. So you all put a D as the capital letter at the beginning, and instead of a period, you put a question mark at the end. I'm so proud of you all. You were able to figure out that question needs a question mark at the end instead of a period. Now let's think a little bit about the subject and the predicate. So we know in the first one that the subject is what or who the sentence is about, and the predicate is the rest of the sentence that tells what or who did or what their action was. In the first sentence, circle the word that you think is the subject. Good. I can see that everybody circled the word Katie. That sentence is about Katie. Now, underline the predicate. What did Katie do? Excellent. I see you all underlined, helped her mom make the bed. That's the predicate. In the second sentence, circle the subject. Who or what is it about? Good. Stephen is who or what it's about. Now the predicate is a little harder because it's a question. What would you underline as the predicate in that sentence? Good. We're going to underline does like to play soccer. So in that question, the predicate is wrapped around the subject. When you think about complete sentences, let's talk about why we need them. Why is it important? We've already learned that when you're a writer, people are going to read what you wrote to understand what you're thinking. So you need complete sentences in your writing if somebody else is going to read it. That way they will know what you were thinking. You wouldn't need to use complete sentences in things like a grocery list, because that's just something you're writing down to help yourself remember when you go to the store what you need to buy. So you wouldn't need those in complete sentences. When you're writing in a journal, you might use complete sentences, but you technically wouldn't have to, because only you are reading that. So you need complete sentences when you're writing something that someone else will be reading, like a report or a letter, something that's a little more formal. Now that it's pretty clear, you already know the beginning, ending of sentences, you know about subjects and predicates, let's move on to complete sentences.